Hello everyone and welcome to the Switch into Plan B podcast. I'm Jumbo.
And I'm Robin.
And in this one, we are going to find out which F1 driver we are and which F1 team principal we are by taking personality quizzes.
Tires are okay for Plan B.
Alright, so before we get into the quizzes, which I think are going to be really fun to find out who exactly we are.
Yes, can't wait.
We're going to quickly look at Haas's F1 2022 season car because they randomly just sprung it upon us. Like, I think it was Thursday. They said, we're going to release our livery on Friday. And everyone was like, oh, goodness me, get ready. So yeah, they have released their car. It's all over F1. You've probably seen it on social media. It's only really the livery that they've shown off because it looks like a very standard spec 22 showpiece car, if that makes sense. So it doesn't actually look like it's got too much aero works on it. It's obviously just a render. So the only thing we can really talk about is the livery, which is very similar to last year's.
Yeah, the first thing I thought was, no, I want to see the 2022 because I thought the 2021 kept coming up. So yeah, there's really not much difference.
No, I do quite like the swoop goes all the way through. So obviously you've got the white is the main colour and then you've got the, I guess, sticking more with the Russian colours again with the blue, red and white. I mean, it could be American colours, but the way that they're stacked is the Russian flag again, which is obviously, now I can't say the name right, I don't think, Uralkali, which is obviously Mazepin's dad. That's his company. So he's obviously funding a lot of it. But that is pretty much, I think there's only, I can see 3 sponsors on it, which is quite a bit of concern for me because they're talking about possibly, they writ off 2021 because they're working on this car, and obviously you can't see anything interesting on the aero or anything they've done because obviously they've hidden that, so they don't want any other teams to see it. But I just feel like they've only got 3 sponsors. So they've got the one we talked about, Uralkali, then they've got Ionis, and then 1 and 1. And that's literally it over the whole car. So part of me's going, I'm a little bit concerned that they're not going to have enough backing. They still look like a very small team. And I know the financial fair play, or not fair play, but they're trying to balance out the salary cap and all of that. Yeah. But I still feel like I'm not sure they're even going to be hitting that.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends how much money each of them are bringing in.
But I just feel like when you look at someone like Aston Martin, where they've literally got sponsors everywhere, that's a team to me that seems like they're going places. When I look at Haas and I look at this, I just kind of go, that looks like a team that's going to struggle again.
Unless some of the deals haven't been...
That's true, finalised. Yeah. Then why release a car? Because surely everyone's talking about Haas at the moment because it's the first car out and you'd want your brand on it, surely.
Yeah. I don't mind delivery. It's just...
No, I actually think it works quite well. I like the way how it follows the swoop. It follows the aero of the car almost. That's kind of like what it's following.
If I remember correctly, last year's was a bit more boxy.
Yeah. They tried to make it look slim by blacking out some of the nose as well. And it didn't... It wasn't a bad livery. I'm a little bit disappointed that they didn't go back to more of like the Haas grey. I quite liked that from like 2017, 2018, something like that. And they had a grey one. I thought that was a bit different. But obviously money talks, I think. So they're still sticking, because to me, like last year, this isn't a Haas livery. This is a sponsored livery.
Yeah. Wasn't it black?
That was Rich
grey.
Energy as well. Black and gold was Rich Energy, which probably shouldn't talk about that. It didn't go very well.
No.
They called him Bad Santa, the guy with the beard. I forgot his name. William something, I think. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We don't really need to talk about him anyway.
No.
But yeah, they've released their car. Hopefully it's better than last year, or hopefully they're closer to the midfield. And obviously they've still got Schumacher and Mazepin driving for them. So in a second year, hopefully they can do a little bit better as well. Right. So now what we'll do, now we've talked about Haas, we're going to find out, Robin, which F1 drivers we are. And you can play along at home if you want to. It's a mostly F1.com quiz. And we're going to find out which F1 driver we are, sorry.
Okay, so who should we start?
You can start. You can read out the first question. So I thought what we'd do is we'll take it in turns to read out the question.
Yeah.
Then we would decide on our answers. And then at the end, whatever I answer, you're going to put on your one. So you'll know who I'm going to be. And I'll answer for you. So then we'll know who each other are. Yeah. And then we'll reveal, yeah.
Okay, so first question. How long have you been into F1? Option 1, under 2 years. Option 2, a few years. Or option 3, over 10 years.
That's over 10 years for me. I remember when Verstappen meant Jos, is what it says, and that is true. And who would you go for? Under 2 years or a few years?
A few years.
A few years. It's been longer than that. Yeah, that's true. I don't remember a time before Mercedes dominance. Well, you do kind of, but you weren't like properly into it.
No.
And it's definitely not over 10 years. So it's definitely that one, isn't it? A few years. All right. So then the next question is, what is your dream team to drive for? And they've only got 6 options. So you've got Mercedes, Ferrari, McLaren, Red Bull, Aston Martin, or Williams. So out of those 6, who would you want to drive for?
I'm not sure I would mind that much, but let's just pick McLaren.
McLaren, as Felipe Massa says. Yeah. And for me, I think I would go... I'd go Williams, I think.
Yeah.
I like Williams.
Okay, so question 3. Someone gets in your way during practice. Do you scream profanities down the radio and then get your own back next lap? Just about keep your cool. You do your talking on the track. Hey, no biggie. It's only practice. Who cares? You weren't exactly about to jump to the top of the charts.
It's a bit savage, that one.
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't be scream profanities, I don't think.
No, you're no Yuki.
No, I'm not Yuki. I would probably just about keep my cool and do the talking on the track, I think.
Yeah, I think I would probably pick
do
that one as well. Yeah.
Because, hey, practice, hey, it's no biggie, it's practice. I kind of go, yeah, but you need to get your car dialed in here. So, like, it is kind of half important.
Yeah, and if it's got in the way of whatever you were trying to do, it would be annoying.
Yeah. So I would be a little bit annoyed. So, yeah, we've gone for the same answer. All right, so number 4. What is your driver number? And then you've got, as low a number as possible, it'll be 1 soon enough. Something that's double digits with the same number twice. One that works well with your initials, or like 63 because of George Russell. That's a good one. Something that might seem random but means a lot to you. Who cares? You will take whatever number is available.
I think I don't really care.
You don't really have a number, do you?
No. Nothing means that much to me, number-wise. To be honest, I avoid numbers. I don't like maths.
You avoid numbers. So you would go, who cares sort of thing? You'd have whatever.
I'd probably just pick random. Something that looks good next to each other, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I'd say something that works well with your initials, but like obviously with my team career on the channel that I do, I have 80 because it's JUM80, which says Jumbo. So I guess that kind of works with initials a little bit. Yeah, I guess
it's not initials.
It kind of works with what I'm trying to go for, for the brand.
Okay, I'll put that for you anyway.
Who cares? I've gone for you then.
Great. I'll get Kimmy, won't I?
Yeah, you will get Kimmy. Oh, that's a great one though. Blah.
So next question. Who do you see as your main rival? And then you've got...
Have you seen who's
you want to be
bottom?
The best.
Sorry.
You've got to beat the best with Lewis Hamilton's picture. Then you've got Verstappen. He's the future, but not if you've got anything to do with it. For now, then you've got Leclerc. For now, it's a battle to be best of the rest. Alonso, he's one of the fiercest competitors ever, so the battles should be good. Vettel, is the past his best? You aim to prove so. That's a bit mean. And Mazepin, you want to keep expectations very much in check.
Do you know that's quite a hard one for me. I don't think I'll be at the top, so I wouldn't go for Max or Lewis.
No.
I'm tempted by the Mazepin one just because I think I always aim low. I always set expectations low because you can tend to smash them, and if you do anything better than that, you're surprising people.
Okay. I'm going to go, because I've chosen to drive for McLaren, I'm going to go with Leclerc for now. It's a battle to be best of the rest.
All right, and I'll take Mazepin.
Because they are kind of fighting against Ferrari, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay, so Mazepin for you.
Right, so what's your biggest strength? Pulling out a stellar qualifying lap when it really counts. Consistency, you'll never be found in the wall. Overtaking, breaking the latest, pretty much licking the stamp and sending it. You're a tyre whisperer. You can make a set of softs last nearly the entire race if needed. Is spinning a strength is the last option. To be honest, on my channel, that bottom one is probably not far off.
I don't really drive fast cars to know. I don't really try, full stop. We don't have a car at the moment.
No. But if you could do something, what would you say?
I would say looking after the tyres.
tyres.
Yeah.
That's not a good. It's not a good one. That's a very good one. Sorry. I was going to say it's not a bad one or very good. And it came out as that's not a good one. Sorry. If I had to do one, I would probably want to do. Overtaking is exciting, isn't it?
It is. That's the thing. That's what we want to see.
You'd want to be good at that, and that's a lot of racecraft. But then I also think like consistency, just constantly just keep doing what you're currently doing. So I'd probably go consistency. I think that's probably what I would go for.
Okay, so the next one is, what is your trademark celebration? You've got, is that Lewis?
Yeah.
Chucking the trophy into the air. You've got Vettel, a single finger.
A middle finger.
It's not a middle finger.
No, it's not.
It's a number one.
It's a number one. He did love doing that.
You've got Ricardo, hand me that shoe. No, thank you.
No, I'm not doing that. That's right. Is that Bottas?
Bottas singing and or swearing down the radio. To whom it may concern, it says on the T-shirt he's wearing. And the last one, a good old-fashioned fist pump. I don't know who that is.
That's Alonso.
Is it Alonso?
Yeah, it's Alonso at Ferrari.
His helmet.
I wouldn't chuck the trophy in the air because I'd be worried that it would break.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do a single finger because I think that's a bit arrogant.
Yeah.
Shuey is just a bit rank. I don't really swear that much. So it'd have to be a good old-fashioned fist pump.
Yeah, but he says swinging and or swearing. I think
swinging or singing? Swinging. Singing. Oh, to be honest, I do love a good song.
Yeah.
I could see myself doing a little bit of a sing-song over the line.
Oh, that was the one I was going to
You're going to go for that as well.
Yeah. But
because
you
now you
said
that.
Fist pump.
I think I would probably go for a fist pump. I'd probably keep nice and cool. But I do sing every now and then. I'll go old-fashioned fist pump.
Okay.
And you'll go for singing and swearing.
I don't swear.
Where are you most likely to be found on the internet? Streaming on Twitch? Pushing for a change on Instagram? The usual places. I let my social media manager handle that. You won't find me anywhere on social media is for chumps. Doing something to end my career even before it's begun. Oh my gosh, that's Mazepin, isn't it?
Yeah.
What an idiot.
So you won't find me anywhere on social media.
That's you. I'd probably be streaming on Twitch, even though I don't stream on Twitch. I stream on YouTube.
But you'll be streaming.
I'll probably be streaming, yeah.
What do you reckon you'll do after F1? Stick about as a pundit or manager? Pursue my other passions? Go live a quiet life somewhere with my family? Find another series to drive in? F1 is all there is. I won't stop until they drag me away.
That's got to be option 3 for me. Go live somewhere quiet with my family, I think.
Okay. I would go with pursue my other passions.
Pursue other passions. Right, who goes first? Do you want me to reveal who you are?
Yeah, you go first.
Okay, so Robin, you are everyone's favourite Twitch streamer, Lando Norris.
Lando Norris.
I knew you'd get him. I knew you'd get Lando.
Who do you think you would get? Because I thought I would get who you got.
Oh, I've got no idea. Russell?
No.
Oh, no, not Mazepin.
No, you got Kimi Räikkönen.
I got Kimi.
Yeah.
Get in there. Oh, I'll take that.
When you said that you do Twitch streaming, did you press that on yours?
No.
Have you been paying the ones?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I don't think that any of my answers would have been Lando.
Yeah, because you were driving for McLaren.
Yeah, but all the other answers.
You're the lovable youngster. It's probably because you're quite young, because I said I was really old at the beginning.
Oh, right, yeah, because I thought I'd get Vettel.
Oh, you could have got Seb. No, because you're at McLaren. Seb hasn't driven for McLaren.
Right.
How did I get Kimi, though? What team did I say? Williams. Oh, because of back marker. And also, you said Ferrari is your main rivals, whereas I said Mazepin, keeping in check, making sure.
Yeah.
So I'm right at the bottom of the end of the grid. You're sort of in the midfield.
I'm better than you.
I don't know. I'm a legend. How many race wins have you got?
None.
I've got 21.
But I'm still young. I'll get there.
Yeah. I'm living the quiet life now, apparently. Right, so, Lando, we go and find out
who our team principals are.
who the team principals are. Okay, so this one is on f1.com. You may have heard of that website. Don't know.
If you're not familiar, you're in the wrong podcast, I think.
And it's, what is it? Just basically finding out, personality test, which F1 team principal are you? So this did come out in 2020. I assume this is actually during the first lockdown when people were really bored. Decided to make this. And
there was so many quizzes around that time.
Yeah, but also some of the team principals are slightly different. So I think Claire Williams will be there for Williams.
Yeah.
But obviously, if you get Claire Williams, you're actually Jos Capito. I think that's the only one that's really changed. And obviously, Otmar is no longer at Aston. And Cyril Beatable's not at Renault or Alpine as well. So there's a few, but you could just basically see, you'd get a rough idea. You also, they're proper personalities, these people. So it's more like who you're actually going to be. Who went first? I think this is it me going first?
You can go first, yeah.
I'll go first. Okay, so the first question is, everyone, your two drivers collide on track. You bang your fists, handle your media commitments with barely concealed rage, and then find the living daylights out of your drivers. Option number two, poker face the media, then decamp to a remote location and try to broker a reconciliation between the drivers. Option three, is unleash a sweary triad. Unleash a sweary triad to all and sundry. No idea what that means.
Sundry, I think it is.
Sundry?
I think so.
You can tell that I read a lot. Lick your lips. Competition between your drivers is good, even if you lose some points here and there. So which option would you go for?
Poker face.
You think poker face?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I probably would as well. I think I'd keep a cool lid on it. Be very professional.
Yeah, you don't want the media to know you're pissed off with your drivers.
No.
Your star driver announces they're leaving for a rival team. You hold a press conference during which you say, "We're all on a journey, and our paths on this journey sometimes converge, sometimes diverge. Our paths have reached a natural divergence point, but of course we wish them the best for your future." Jeez, these are long.
These are proper paragraphs.
Well, you've heard by now the
the banker with a W
is off. I don't want to speculate about who we're going to get to replace them, but let's say I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Then the third option is, from our perspective, and ours is more qualified because we're not hiding from our inadequacies, it's statistically accurate to say that the aforementioned driver is departing to a lesser entity in so much as their level of willingness has been consistently shown to be far inferior to our own. No one leaves my team leaves them. Geez, I think I'd go with the last one just because it's not so... There's just too much fluff in all of the other ones.
I think I would probably go for the top one just because I feel like that's... I'm probably a bit too nice.
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't call them a banker, that's for sure.
No. Okay, so you go for the top one. Yeah, I'll say the bottom one.
You've gone for the bottom.
I normally would have gone for short answers. It's better when you're talking to the media, I would assume. Not that I know.
Short and snappy. I don't know why. They're proper reeling off some paragraphs in that one. You're offered a chance to drive one of your team's F1 cars. Do you say yes, you know how to handle a racing car? Say no, you do your job, your drivers do theirs. Oh, I'm definitely having a go.
Yeah, I would try.
Yeah,
see what it's like.
You'd have to have a go, wouldn't you?
Okay. You're going to launch your new car. You go big, pop stars, champagne, shutting down city centres. You've got to keep those sponsors wowed. Or keep it on the down low. As long as the car performs on track, you can live without the glitz.
No, that would probably be the second one for me.
Yeah, same.
Did you ever see that they got the Spice Girls to do like the 98 McLaren?
Did they?
Yeah, McLaren went big, massive. It's quite a funny one, to be honest. And it's funny to think that Jerry Halliwell, who's now Jerry Horner, was unveiling that car.
At the time, she probably wasn't.
No, she was. I don't even think she knew who Christian Horner was.
No. Maybe that's how they met.
I doubt it. Oh.
Is it my go? Or is it your
I think
go?
it's mine, but I'm just admiring the cars. So
okay.
Which of these supercars is the best fit for your personality? And then you've got a Ferrari 250 or 250 GTO, which is absolutely gorgeous, a Chevrolet Corvette, a Porsche 918, or a McLaren F1.
See, I would go with the Ferrari 250 GTO because I quite like the old style cars, and the other ones just looked a bit too flashy for me.
That car is gorgeous, the Ferrari, but I would go for the Porsche 918 just because that's a hybrid and it's an absolute weapon. So I would definitely take that, I think.
Okay. Next one. Your approach to the media is warm and cheery. Hey, we're all in the circus together, so let's try and get along. Distance. You use the media when you need them. Otherwise, they're no use to you. Hostile. You make history. They just report it. Ooh.
I wouldn't. It's between the top two, the first two, I think.
Yeah.
I think I'm warm and cheery.
Yeah.
What are you?
I think warm and cheery. You've got to respect the other people, don't you?
And it is the circus is crazy, isn't it?
This is the last couple of years.
How do you dress when you're not at the track? Smart casual, V-neck sweaters are the order of the day. Formal, like any self-respecting high flyer. Hoodie and jeans. You spent enough time in team gear. What are we going for?
Well, I don't really wear hoodies.
No, you're not really a hoodie wearer, are you?
No. But I also don't wear V-necks.
But you're more likely to go smart casual than,
yeah. Okay. I'll go smart casual.
I'm definitely more a hoodie and jeans kind of guy.
Okay, so what's your attitude to budget? Spend, spend, spend. Money is simply part of our armory. Thrifty. It's not how big your wad is, it's how you deploy it. I'm going to go thrifty.
I'm definitely thrifty, yeah. Your mechanics have just set a pit stop world record and you want to treat them. What activity would you plan for them? Pub? The local restaurant for a slap-up meal? Mindfulness retreat? Only by self-discovery can we improve our performance further.
I understand that last one, but it's not a way to celebrate. It's more like end of season trip to like recover and restore. It's not a, you guys have done great.
Yeah, I think you'd just get like pizza in, wouldn't you?
You just get, I would say local restaurant.
Yeah, I think I would go for that, but I'm going to be slightly different. I'll go for pub.
Okay.
I'll get the drinks in for everyone.
I'm sure there's drinks in the restaurant.
Yeah, but I just wanted it to be slightly different. I was going to end up the same people, aren't we?
Yeah, okay, fine. What is your preferred method for finding an extra tenth of a second? More horsepower? A clever innovation that no one else has? Better drivers? Marginal gains across the board?
A clever innovation would be my thinking there.
I'm going to go with marginal gains across the board.
Marginal gains across the board. Nice. So, you are, Robin, Toto Wolff.
And guess who you are?
Am I Toto Wolff?
You're Toto Wolff.
Oh, no. I thought we'd get something slightly different. There's obviously not too many options there then. Both got Toto.
Yeah. I don't really see myself as a Toto.
No, I don't see. I do a little bit, but I just think that, I guess this is 2020 Toto, because I was thinking he was swearing at the cameras last year and all of that. So, this is a bit outdated now. Now, I wonder who else it is. I would have been disappointed if I got Horner, let's be honest. Because I'm not the biggest fan of Horner, to be honest.
No.
I'll take Toto. It's not bad. I'm trying to think of who else.
I do feel like the driver one was funny.
The driver one was better, I think. Mm-hmm. The driver one, I think there was more chance of you getting something.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit disappointed we both got the same one.
It's still 10 team principals, though.
Yeah, I know. That's half of the options of the drivers, but I still feel like we answered some of those questions quite differently. So, I don't know.
Maybe they're only using, like, the top 4 teams or something.
Yeah, maybe. All right, well, that's going to wrap up this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And, we'll leave the links in descriptions so that you can play along whenever you want to.
Let us know who you got.
Yeah, do let us know who you got. I'm interested to see what other people got.
Yeah. See if everyone gets Toto Wolff.
Yeah, I hope not everyone can get Toto Wolff, surely.
You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Music, and I think Amazon.
Amazon, yeah.
As well. If you've got any questions, let us know. We'll be happy to answer them on these podcasts.
Yeah, we're also on our own website as well.
We do, yeah. If you can't find us anywhere else, you can go on our website.
Yep. So take care, everyone, and we'll see you next week.
See ya.
Tires are okay for Plan B.